How's it going, everyone? It's GadgetsBoy. Welcome to another video. Now, as a vlogger or content creator, filmmaker, whatever you call yourself, if you're making videos online, your audio is just as important as creating those 4K videos when it comes to the visuals, the storytelling process. And this is where this new microphone comes in from Sennheiser. This is the Sennheiser MKE 200. It's reasonably priced at about £89, if not less now at the point of this review. But what's important is it doesn't break the bank and it delivers good audio quality for you content creators out there. Now, if you're still watching at this point, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification as well, so you'll be one of the first people to know every time there's a video up on the channel. Now, this video is not sponsored by any means, but at the same time, Sennheiser did provide a microphone for me to test out for this review. If you haven't noticed as well, so far, this audio from the start of this video has been recorded on the MKE 200. So it'd be nice to hear your feedback in the comments below of what you think of the audio quality. Now, I've got a tape measure here to tell you how far I'm actually sat away from the microphone. So we're looking at about 41 inches. So about 41 inches away from the microphone where I'm sat right now. So about 2 arms length away from the camera. So you can sort of get an idea of what the audio quality would sound like if you're this far away from the microphone. Now, I'm not outside to actually test out what this would be like when you're vlogging. So you'd be much closer to the camera in that sense. You know why I can't be outside doing that right now. But I've also got a tool with me today, which is a hairdryer, my girlfriend's hairdryer. I'm going to be putting that to test. We're going to blow it, put it in blast, and see how that wind deflector, how that works in here. It's built in as well, and we also have that dead cat, which should also help in that sense. But we'll put all that to test and compare the audio. So normally I record with the Rode microphone, which is in front of me. It's the NTG microphone. Brilliant microphone. I absolutely love it. So we can compare and see how those fare against each other. And the thing is, the Rode mic costs so much more compared to the Sennheiser. Before we go further into the audio tests and comparisons though, let's have a look at the actual microphone, what you get in a box, the design and all that kind of stuff. So inside the box, you get your user manual, which is like some booklets. Give that a read, quick guide. You get a couple of cable as well that comes with it. So this is a 3.5mm 1/8 inch TRS and a TRRS cables, which I also like the fact that they're coiled as well. So it's short when you need it to be. And when you need it to be extended for a bigger camera, for example, you can do so as well. You also have a dead cat in there. So this is this fluffy material that's really nice. It's useful for blocking out wind in the background, so your voice is really isolated when you're recording yourself. You also have a carrying pouch, if I can get that out. And basically, this allows you to take it everywhere with you and keep it in a nice, pristine condition and not break your microphone. The Sennheiser MKE 200 itself is mainly plastic, but it's lightweight as a result, so you're not adding too much weight in addition to the weight of your camera that you might be using. So if you're using like a Lumix S1, for example, that's a big FT camera. So adding this onto your camera won't add any extra weight. So this is directional audio as well. So it features a supercardioid capsule, which means basically the audio is directed at wherever you're pointing it. So if you're behind the microphone itself, if you're behind it, it won't pick up your voice as good as it would if you're standing in front of it. Although standing behind it still picks up your voice as well. So if you're chatting to someone, you'll still be able to capture some of those audio if you need to do so. You have a built-in windshield and shock mount as well to reduce handling noise. As you know, if you're vlogging, you're going to be touching your cameras quite a lot. So with that in mind, it means that you can reduce that handling noise when you're actually holding your microphone and moving around and stuff like that. One thing I do also love about it is the fact that it's not just made for DSLR cameras, because some people that are starting out in the world of vlogging, or just if you want to be as mobile as possible, like I said, it's lightweight. You can also use this with your smartphone. Smartphone cameras are getting so good right now. I mean, look at the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra or the S21 series. You can record 8K videos now. So again, you can connect this microphone to your smartphone and you can still capture really high quality videos and audio as well. In terms of mounting options, you have a hot shoot mount built in onto it as well. So with this, you can just simply mount it on top of your camera. You can face it either direction. My only qualms with it though is that audio jack placement on the actual microphone itself. It can be a bit awkward when you're mounting the microphone, and sometimes you might even be able to realize, is it facing forwards or backwards? Fitting the dead cat as well is very easy, and it fits nice and snug tight on the microphone itself, so it's not going to be falling off anytime soon. I also like that it doesn't need an extra battery to plug into there, so you can sort of call that phantom power if you wish to do so. But really what I'm trying to get at here is it's powered by your camera itself, and it doesn't drain battery as a result. Okay, in terms of audio quality, I've been going in and out of the NTG and the actual Sennheiser microphone itself, and hopefully you guys can see the actual symbol on the screen, so you know which one's in action, is active each and every time. So you can compare them and see which one sounds better every time throughout the video. I haven't adjusted much as well on the audio in terms of volume and stuff, so I've actually left it as raw as possible, so that way you can listen to the true quality of what you'll be getting if you're looking to pick one of these up. Obviously, one advantage as well of that dead cat is the fact that it reduces that pop as well, so when you're speaking to the microphone you get less of that you get when you're speaking, especially when you're pronouncing like B's and P's and that kind of stuff. Okay, what's left to go now is get the hairdryer out and see what that sounds like with the microphone, and see if it can actually isolate my voice, as well as, you know, keep that background noise away as much as possible. Let's see what that sounds like. Right, here we are. So we got this, I don't even know what brand this is. I don't use hairdryers, but I know it's made by Dyson. But anyway, this has got a bit of noise to it, so we're gonna see what that sounds like when we put it on with the microphone attached to the camera as well. So at the moment, there's no dead cat on the microphone because it's got built-in windshield. So we're gonna see what it sounds like without this attached, and then see what it sounds like with it on. So first, this is without the dead cat. So right now, I can feel that breeze coming through the back of my head. So it's kind of hot at the minute, so I wouldn't do this for too long. And I'm still speaking at my normal voice. So right now I'm hoping that the microphone can actually pick up my voice as normal, and still be able to isolate my voice out of that sort of windy sound that you can hear in the background right now. So obviously the wind might be like blowing left to right, so you can all sort of get an idea of what that sounds like. It might even be blowing towards my face, but yeah, you can sort of hear what that sounds like in comparison. And maybe switch over to the NTG at this point, just to see what that sounds like as well, although that's not built for this purpose, but it still works. Yes, as you can see there. Okay, turn that off. Woo. All right, I'm getting hot. So what we're gonna do is put that dead cat on there now and see if there's any difference with having this on in terms of wind noise and windshield protection. Okay then, so the dead cat is on the microphone right now, so we're gonna compare that as well and see if it sounds any different. In fact, I've got my iPhone here just to show you guys, record that bit because I'm using all the cameras. So switch over to that so you can see what the camera looks like with the dead cat on. So that's on there right now, and then we're gonna see what that sounds like as well. Again, the wind is now blowing behind me, as you can see, simulated by this hairdryer. Again, it's getting hot on my head. But now you can hear the sound quality and see if it sounds any different. So let's move left to right. And then the wind is now blowing in my face. Woo. As you can see there, see if the sound quality sounds any different. I'm not shouting, I'm just speaking as I've been speaking throughout the video. So again, the audio shouldn't sound any much more louder or anything like that. But that's what it sounds like. I now hope that we've got a sample there to look at and see if it actually sounds better than the other one. Okay, so I've just listened back to the actual sound quality as well, and you can see the smile on my face, and this actually sounds really good. And obviously this is a simulated experience and test to see what it sounds like with the hairdryer and all that kind of stuff. And even with how far I am from the microphone itself, it sounds fantastic, and it's something that I would absolutely recommend for the price point as well. So again, if money is an object, is a very important factor to what you buy out of this too, or just in general, then I would definitely recommend checking out the Sennheiser MKE 200 as well. But as always, over to you. What do you think of the sound? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you think it sounds fantastic or not. If there's any improvements that's needed here and there, let us know in the comments. That's it for the Sennheiser MKE 200. As always, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have a question, drop them there as well. I'll do my best to answer your questions. I'll leave all relevant links in the description area so you guys can check it out and do your own research as always. But yes, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.